Hey everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my 2018 tattoo tour. And if you don't know what that is, basically I just give you a tour of all the tattoos that I have on my body and tell you about them, my experience when I got them and stuff like that. At least that's how I've seen it on other people's channels. But you guys have been asking for this video for a very long time. And I just haven't because I've been getting new tattoos and I just get asked so much about tattoos and piercings that it kind of just gets annoying sometimes, and I just don't feel like filming a video about it because I feel like it's talked about so much. So sorry for the people who only love my tattoo videos. I just don't enjoy posting them as much anymore. But yesterday on Instagram, and if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I'll put it on the screen right here so you guys can follow. I do a lot of polls on my story asking what you guys would like to see on my channel. So if you'd like to be a part of that, then go ahead and follow me. But I had a poll of which video I should upload today, which is my tattoo tour or reading for 24 hours vlog, which I did yesterday, and I read 2 whole books and I am still so tired from doing that. But the reading for 24 hours vlog will be up on Wednesday because you guys voted 83% that you wanted the tattoo tour to be uploaded today, and I knew that would happen. Sadly, I wanted the reading for 24 hours to be the one that won just because that's what I enjoy the most, but you guys wanted to see the tattoo tour, obviously. 83%, that's a lot. So that's what we're doing today. So basically, I have 9 tattoos on my body. 6 of them are stick and pokes and 3 of them are professional tattoos. If you guys don't like tattoos, then I don't even know why you're on this video. You could just go ahead and leave if you're just gonna leave a bad comment. And if you don't like stick and pokes, then you might want to leave as well, just because that is something that I have. And if you guys aren't new to my channel, you know that that's something I do. I'm not promoting stick and pokes, but that is something I do. So I made a timeline of all of the tattoos I have, and I'm just gonna go through them in the order that I got them and did them. So first, which you guys probably know this one, is my most popular video on my channel. It has like 3 or 4 million views, I think. 2 million, I don't know. Is the cross on my finger right here. I don't know if it's focusing on my finger, but it's right there. And I did that in 2016. If you guys haven't seen the video, then just you can go check it out if you like. I was 16 or 17, and I wanted to give myself a tattoo, so I decided to do a cross because I saw a lot of pictures. This is a really basic Pinterest like position of where to put a tattoo. A lot of people were hating about me putting it on my middle finger. I already have a whole other video about talking about that, but I just put it on the middle finger because it has the best placement to show the tattoo. I didn't do it because I'm flicking people off and like hating God and stuff like that. But anyway, so I did that one in 2016. It took about an hour or 2 just because I was new to stick and pokes and I didn't really know what I was doing, to be completely honest. And I was taking my time. I had a really tiny needle, like the tiniest needle you can use, and I was just poking myself with it. Ever since 2016, I've just gone over it once, and not because it was faded, just because I wanted it to be thicker. So that's the only reason why I went over it, and it hasn't faded since I've done it at all. As you guys can see, why won't it focus? Focus on my middle finger. As you guys can see, it's still pretty dark and I haven't even gone over it, and I wash my hands like 20 billion times a day because I work with animals, so I have to wash my hands that much. So I don't know why it's not fading. I'm not really complaining, but I haven't had a problem with this fading at all. And pain wise, I don't really remember because it was a while back, but I would say it was like a 2 out of 10 on the pain scale. Next, I have a sun and a moon on my ankles, which I also have a video on. I have a video on every single tattoo I have on my body, so if you guys just want to go to my tattoo playlist, you could just look at all those if you want to. But I have a sun and moon on my ankles, which I'm not gonna like put my foot up in the camera because that's kind of gross. I did those after I did the cross. I've had no problems with these fading at all either. I absolutely love the sun. The sun is my favorite one, and I think it is so pretty. The moon is a little derpy, I'm not gonna lie. The moon is not perfect. It doesn't look like a perfect crescent moon, but I'm not the type of person that feels regret after a tattoo. I just kind of feel like I did it for a reason, and it just kind of tells a story on my body. So just because the moon's not perfect doesn't mean I don't like it. So I absolutely love the sun and moon. I didn't really have a reason behind doing it. I guess you could say I love Pokemon Sun and Moon, so that could be a reason why I got it. A lot of people said they thought I got it because of Pokemon Sun and Moon, because I think I did it around the time that the game came out, but that's not the reason why I did it. I just saw a lot of pictures of Sun and Moon tattoos and I thought they were pretty, so I did it. And those hurt a little bit more than the finger. I would say they were probably like a 4 out of 10. And I also did those in 2016, if I didn't say that. So my next tattoo I did in April of 2017, which was my first professional tattoo. I went to an actual tattoo studio and I got it done. It's in the inside of my arm right here, which I guess I could try to see if I could pull it up, but I'll have pictures so you guys can see. It's this Wildflower right here. And I got it in 2017, which is just a year ago, and it's already faded a lot. And I don't know if it's because it's such thin lining or I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much. I mean, I think it just looks weird because of how dark my newer tattoo is compared to this one. I still think it's really pretty. I don't have any regrets on getting it. But once I fill my arm sleeve up, I'm gonna try to fill around it so it doesn't look as awkward. But it is a Wildflower, so it's just kind of there and wild and on its own. I didn't really have a reason to get it. I just thought it was a really pretty concept. I like being different from everybody else, so I guess I can consider myself a Wildflower. I'm not really a wild child or anything like that, but I guess that could be the reason behind getting it. The pain was pretty bad just because it's such a fleshy part on the inside of my arm. I say that was like a 6 out of 10, and it was my first professional tattoo, so I didn't know what to expect because stick and pokes don't really hurt that much. So it did hurt a little bit more. And I got this done by Dusty from Ink Militia in Dallas, Georgia. My fourth tattoo is the book on my wrist right here. It's like an awkward angle to show people. It's like a book right here and it won't focus there. I absolutely love this tattoo. There's tons. I was looking through the timeline on my YouTube channel and I was reading the comments because I haven't read the comments on my stick and poke tattoo videos just because I know I get a lot of hate on them. And a lot of people were making fun of me because they say it's really blown out and stuff like that, which I don't know what is considered blown out, but I don't really think it looks that blown out. And even if it is, I don't really care because I really love it. A lot of people hate this tattoo, but I love reading, I love books, and I love looking at it because like when I have my hand out, it's just always there and I just think it's really pretty. I like the positioning of it. It's just really awkward to show people, as you guys can see. I'm like in May of 2017, so I did that last year. I also have a video on it, but as you guys know, I love reading, I love books, so I don't think I'll ever regret this. Yes, the lines are pretty thick on it, and a lot of people think it's a present. When I turn my arm this way, it looks like it's not centered, but then I do it this way and it looks like it's centered on my arm. So it's just kind of an awkward positioning that I have it on. But it is really thick and you could see little individual pokes, like you could tell it's a stick and poke, but I really like that. I like that it's like my own thing. This didn't hurt that bad. I would say it was about a 3 out of 10. There were some places more on the fleshy part of the wrist where it hurt more. Then the fifth tattoo I got is the stem on the inside of my leg right here. I also have a video on this. I said that it was just part 1 and that I was going to record another part adding a flower to the end of the stem, but I've just never gotten around to it, and I honestly like the way the stem looks. Out of all the tattoos I have, this one's my least favorite just because I know that it's not finished yet and there's something that I want to add to it, but I don't know what I want to do yet, and I'm not going to just like randomly add something to it. And the tattoo is a little blown out, which you guys have rudely commented, well, not all of you, but there's a lot of people who have rudely commented on the video of how blown out it is. It's not too noticeable anymore just because I think it's faded out a little bit, but I guess I poked too hard. I didn't feel like I poked any harder than all my other tattoos, but it's a little blown out. It doesn't bother me too much, but I know I'm gonna add something in the future. This one didn't hurt that bad. It was like a 3 out of 10. My sixth tattoo is my sternum, which you guys can probably see right here. This is also a professional tattoo. This one is my first big piece that I've ever gotten, and I absolutely love it. I'm wearing a shirt. I purposely wore a shirt so you guys can like see it, but I'm also just gonna like show you guys pictures and stuff like that. But it's a cat. I don't know if this is too revealing, if I'm gonna get demonetized, but it's a cat sitting in flowers. I have a whole video on this, like my experience, pain, everything like that, if you guys wanna see it. But it's my old cat, Lily, and she's sitting in a pile of flowers. I got this done of March of this year, so 2018, I got this one done. I absolutely love this. I love the placement of it. I think it's very elegant and classy looking. I heard that sternum tattoos are the new age tramp stamps, but I don't care. I think that the placement of this is really pretty, especially because I don't have boobs at all, so it just kind of gives something pretty to look at. I don't know. I don't have much to look at here, so I feel like it helps a little bit for me. But yeah, I would say that this is probably like my favorite tattoo, just because I don't know, I just think it's really pretty, and I love that my own cat is in it. It's kind of like a remembrance piece of her because she was my very first cat ever. My 7th tattoo is the one that says read right next to the book right here. I did this one in May of 2018 as well, so I did that one this year. This one I probably need to go over because you can see the individual little pokes, which you guys will be able to see in the picture or in the clip that I'm going to show you. But I kind of like that it looks like that because it kind of looks like I actually wrote it, and it's like an actual pen that I wrote with, or it looks like it's from like a book or something like that. So I kind of like the way that looks. I don't know if that's like weird to say, but I feel like it gives more of like a rustic looking, realistic feel that I actually wrote the word read on my wrist. And I don't know, I really like the way it looks. A lot of people hate on this tattoo. I think this is like my most hated stick and poke video, I think. I don't know, from what I was looking at, it seemed like it. But yeah, I absolutely love this, and I think it added something because a lot of people thought this was a present, and if I put read next to it, then they know it's a book. So that kind of helped it a little bit. People understand that it's a book instead of a present now. So this one hurt about the same as the book, like a 3 or 4 out of 10. There was just certain parts that hurt more than others. And then my 8th and final tattoo so far of my life so far of 2018 is the like half sleeve that I have, which is my most recent tattoo video. It goes from up here on the middle of my back all the way down to about right here. It is a raven in some, I guess, roses. I think these were roses, and I've been wanting a raven tattoo ever since I was in like elementary to middle school when I started reading like fantasy, mythical type books and stuff like that. I've always loved ravens. I always thought that they were so like spooky, but they're so interesting, and I've always loved them, so I've always wanted a tattoo of it. So I decided why not to get just a huge one and some flowers, and I love this tattoo, and I feel like a lot of people like it as well. And I've gotten so many compliments on this tattoo. I even got compliments from actual celebrities that I've met telling me that they like the tattoo, which makes me feel really good because I went to a really good tattoo artist, which you guys will know if you've seen my tattoo videos. I got it done from Neil Worth in Dallas, Georgia at Lucky Draw Tattoo. So if you guys are looking for someone and you live near Dallas, Georgia, I would totally recommend making an appointment with him. I'll have his Instagram below, and I'll also put it on the screen so you guys can follow him. He did my sternum tattoo and he did this one, and he's super talented. I love his art style, and he does a bunch of different art styles, so if the dark lining, dark black outlining is not your thing, he has a bunch of other things that he does, but I think his black and white work is the best. I got this done in June of 2018, so about 4 months ago I got this one done. It took about a month to heal, but yeah, I absolutely love it. The lines are still super dark, obviously because it's a newer tattoo, but I love how like striking the raven looks, and then it kind of, the flowers kind of give more of like a girly look to it, so the raven is not so in. But sooner or later I want to add, I know you guys like, I'm like flashing you right now, I want to add like fillers to go in certain parts of my arm in between. I can't even show you guys. I should have worn like a tank top or something. But the little white spaces in between each tattoos, I want to put fillers and stuff like that. But I'm not planning on getting any tattoos for the rest of this year just because I'm trying to save money to get my own apartment, and I don't think spending a couple $100s on a tattoo is very smart to do. But I always say that I'm not going to do something and then I end up doing it. So who knows what's going to happen by the end of the year, but I decided to go ahead and film this tattoo tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So from 2016 to 2018, so in a 2-year span, I've gotten 9 tattoos. Most of them I do myself just because I enjoy doing tattoos myself. I don't have any interest in doing any more anytime soon, if I'm being completely honest, but that may change. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any tattoos, then comment down below how many you have and what your favorite one is, and because I love hearing what other people have on their bodies, I think it's really cool. So comment down below what you have. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you guys have not, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!